STASHA, or Strong Teens Against Substance Abuse Hazards and Abuse, is a volunteer prevention group made up of youth throughout Clark County. This peer education group is in its third year and meets regularly at the Clark County Youth House. The goal is to help prevent substance abuse and to encourage other teens to make healthy decisions through non-judgmental, peer-to-peer advice.
It's a group of middle school and high school youth that come together to talk about prevention or increase youth voice in prevention services and prevention work. The idea around peer education is that there's something really unique about peers educating their own peer group. They are able to be effective in a different way where they're relating to their peers, that the audience that they're trying to support is actually their own peer group.
A one-year term with STASHA follows the traditional school year. The group partners and participates in many prevention awareness events. Members receive ongoing training that covers alcohol and drug trends, prevention theory, facilitation skills, and team building.
We learned about the risk factors and the protective factors of things that start drug and alcohol, and how to relate to people and not be judgmental about people in different situations.
The trainings where we usually get to learn about each other and how well we'll work with each other, along with getting a basic pool of information. Then we sometimes have a few guest speakers, we'd had an officer come in and talk about substance abuse with us.
To further their knowledge and leadership skills, STASHA attends the October Statewide Prevention Summit in Yakima, Washington, and in January they visit their state legislators in Olympia, Washington.
We talk to the legislators and representatives about laws and what goes on locally.
To celebrate a healthy, drug-free Clark County, in March, STASHA partnered with Prevent Coalition and Community Choices for the annual Prevention Walk.
There was a community fair that was there, and they had a booth promoting a statewide campaign around reducing access of alcohol to teens. It's called Let's Draw the Line. So that's letsdrawtheline.org. And so they were gathering commitment cards from youth and adults about making the commitment not to provide alcohol to underage youth.
Because of the rise of prescription drug abuse with youth, STASHA partnered with the Clark County Sheriff's Office and Clark County Solid Waste for a prescription drug take-back on a Saturday morning in April.
Well, I mean, it's helping the community for one, and we get to have fun while we're doing it, meet new people.
The youth were really sort of ambassadors to the program. Having a young person greet somebody driving up with their car and being really cheerful and really appreciative is a great way for the community to feel that youth are really involved and invested.
On April 20th at the Fort Vancouver High School Auditorium, STASHA, Clark County Youth House, and Clark County Juvenile Recovery Court hosted the debut of digital storytelling. This is a pilot project in which members of STASHA, Juvenile Recovery Court, and Columbia River Mental Health Option Program attended an intense 3-day workshop to create a personal, compelling narrative.
We asked them to pick a story that is meaningful, to pick a really specific moment in their life, and to talk and think about what exactly does that mean in the larger context of their life. And we also specifically say, when you pick your story, go deep. Go deep, because that is what people relate to. And I think that came across really clearly.
Participants learned how to use audio and visual images to tell their story. The event was purposely set on April 20th to promote a positive option for a day in the drug culture known as 420, or Marijuana Smoking Day.
From the surface, they seem like they're just bad kids, but once you see what they have made, then it makes you think that they're not really all as bad as they come to be, or that people think that they are.
It was just amazing listening to their stories, because it takes a lot of courage to open up like they did. I'm sure if you talk to them one-on-one, it'd be kind of hard to get that kind of information out, but they just opened right up to make these stories that impacted their life. It's just a great prevention tool.
The presentations received an overwhelmingly positive response and demonstrated that the process provided a significant value to the participants, program staff, and the audience. Clark County hopes to expand digital storytelling to include more youth from STASHA, Juvenile Recovery Court, and other county prevention programs.
For the youth, they've said that the process was about breaking down labels. It was about getting something off your chest. It was about talking about something that they haven't really shared with people before, and it felt safe to do so. It felt like they had a voice.
For their ongoing participation in numerous events to further peer prevention awareness, the members of STASHA received this month's Our Personal Best. STASHA is currently looking to recruit new members for the next school year. For more information, go to the county's website at clark.wa.gov and search STASHA or call 397-2130 extension 5841.